around and the regular season and the CONCACAF games. Just in your opinion, how has it gone? Is it about how you expected it? Do you wish it were better, or maybe it's gone as well as you hoped?
I think it's gone better than I hoped for. I think it's a lot about, you can feel the atmosphere in the group. It's easy to get moody and tired mentally and physically and be very quiet and little energy. I haven't seen anything about that in the team. I think every time we meet up again after a day off or something, we're smiling. We are looking forward to play again, to train, to see new places. And it's no complaining. Everybody is enjoying. Of course, it helps to win. That's important. But we have 2 games now before we can have a break, and we're going to do everything we can now to come out of that with 2 victories.
Scott Churchson.
Hey, Coach. Thanks as always for the time. Right now, obviously, you're going into tomorrow's match with an advantage. As a coach, how do you ensure that the players don't get a swell head and don't automatically start thinking about the semifinals or the match against Philadelphia, even though you're up right now in this match tomorrow? Thanks.
I don't think it's easy to be complacent in this situation. We know this is a tougher result. 2-0, we're out. So I think it's opposite. We have to keep calm. We have to focus on the right things, the match plan, our tasks, make a good performance, because that's the only way to get the result we want. I think the group now know those things. It's not about think we are something or not. We saw now in the weekend we were 2-0 up, get 2-1, and then suddenly we were under pressure, and then we come back again. We need to be prepared mentally and physically, have a clear plan, and execute. And you do that and you lose, you have done your best. You don't do what you agree to do and lose, is not acceptable. So we know that we do things right. We have a really good chance to go through, and we have put ourselves in a good situation after the first half.
Michael Anderer.
Ronnie, I know you couldn't make an assessment of Santi after he left on Saturday. Just curious to hear about his fitness and anybody else. I know Tavon's been off the team sheet for a while also.
Both of them are, we have to wait to this last minute to take that decision. So we don't know yet, but they are close to reach the game.
Nycfc.
Hey, Ronnie. Andres Jason has been in a somewhat unfamiliar role with Tavon being hurt. What have you made of his performances in that spot? And do you still view him sort of as a more attacking player going forward, or is this sort of maybe changing, where he fits into your squad?
I think he can be a very good right back, and he's done well when he's coming into the team now. He was put on a little bit pressure now the last game, and that's what you learn from. And now it's about evaluate and improve, and that's how it is with every player. We need to have experience, and offensively he's had a fantastic cross to the goal of Thales, and that's won the game for us. So I'm very, very positive to Andres. I think he's improving all the time, and he's still very, very young, and also his running numbers is incredible. They are top level runs every time on the pitch. He runs the most in the team, and these kind of guys is to my heart.
Alonso Contreras.
Thank you. How are you, Coach? Coach, with the games back to back, are we expecting any rotation in the formation? I mean, keeping the same tactic, like go and win, but are we expecting any rotation in the team?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit rotation. It's always that now when you play so much games. We have to use the training today to see where people are, and then talk with each other, and try to find the right team for tomorrow. What's good that we have almost the whole squad available, and that's a good thing. We have so many good football players, so I'm not very worried or really concerned about that.
Last question for Glenn Crooks.
Hey, Ronnie, I know having 3 quality center backs is a great luxury. I'm just wondering, do you anticipate that somewhere along the way, now that you've got Martins into the squad, that somewhere along the way there'll be a regular partnership that emerges, whatever pair it is?
I think when you play so many games like we do now, I think it's hard to keep 2 all the time. It's happening things. I'm so happy and lucky to have 3 center backs like that, and also you have Book behind there as well. So it's just make it a stronger team. And we had James Sand last year, and he was also important as a center back. So it also gives us flexibility to play with 3 and play with 2. So we'll see in the future what's happening. But of course, it's about performances in the end, who play at the top level as often as possible and who is not. And at the same time, it's going to be so many games, and hopefully we can do a good job now and get through. And then it's going to be just keep on playing games.
Coach, thank you so much. We conclude the first part of this press conference. We would like